Hey everybody, welcome back to Animal Crossing. I am back on Taylor Island with another walkthrough for you guys today. I'm excited to have you guys here with me. We are going to be working on what I am calling my farmer's market. So let's go ahead and head up to the area where I want to build my little market area. And I know I disappeared. I made a castle, and that's going to be coming up soon. I can't wait to show you guys all the new exciting stuff I have. So this is my area. As you can see, I already have the ground done, and I have the bushes, and now I'm ready. I'm excited. So I couldn't decide what I wanted to put here, and then it finally hit me. I'm like, yes, let's do something, because this is on what I consider my farm side of it. Let's do something that, you would see. So how about somewhere where we can sell all those apples or give them away, all our fruits and our pumpkins. So these are all the items that I have that I want to get started with, and I already have a pretty good idea of how I want to do this. So it's just kind of putting everything out and in place where I want it. So here is my little gnome guy that I want to have as my greeters to my farmer's market. I thought, how cute is that, right? And then we have our stalls that I had decided to make green and white because green and white go with the nature, and I don't know, it screamed farmer's market. So then in between each stall, because I want to kind of spread the stalls out, I thought, well, I'll put a little bush, and then that way it makes it more garden feel, and it gives me that spacer that I wanted for each stall, so they're not like sitting right on top of each other. So I'm gonna add one more stall on this side. Oh, and that one went a little too far, so let me push that back. And then let's do one more. Let's do one more bush on this side. I think I have enough bushes to do on both sides, just like that. So see, I love that because it spreads it out. You can see it no matter on the angle, which unfortunately when you're not indoors, you can't do a 360 view. So you want to try to make things, as you're doing things on the side like this, you want to try to make it so you can actually see the items. So if you spread them out a little bit more, I found that it's easier to be able to see them. So there's my little gnome guy again. I'm just trying to make sure I have them even. And then we're just going to go ahead and we're going to start adding our stalls and our bushes again. So like I said, this is a really fast build today, but it's a fun one. And I think if you need a filler, some space filler or whatever, or just to go with a theme, if you're doing a farm type country island theme, this is a fun little thing. Because I mean, seriously, who wouldn't want a little farmer's market? And I kind of placed this one. I didn't like where I did that, so it wasn't wanting to place where I wanted it. So you can always, if they don't want to place where you want them to place, use that shovel, dig the hole, then bury them. And I'm not for sure why I didn't want to plant there. I guess I just didn't have my angle quite right with my person. So now I'm going to place my next, if I can find it, my next stall up there. Oh, and yeah, for some reason this side, my person's angle just doesn't want to work right, does it? Okay, so go ahead and push this back. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and get our next one in. And get it planted. There we go. And then our last stall. And like I said, this is a quick build, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea of something else that's really fun that I have on my island that I thought, maybe someone would be able to enjoy and even replicate for their island or make it their own. I love it when you guys take my ideas, I've seen it, and make it your own. And, and not all these ideas are mine originally. I've taken other people's ideas and meshed my own into it. And that's one of the great things about Animal Crossing. There are so many ideas and so many wonderful things that everyone's been doing, and that we all share our ideas, and that's awesome. So this is my little farmer's market so far, and I love it. But this middle area is it's way too bland. So now I think we need a little seat, don't you? Somewhere they can come in and sit and relax while they're at the market, right? So here we have our little iron garden table. And let's put a chair. And I think we're only going to do one chair. Because I have a kind of an idea that I'm thinking that I want to do beside it. So how about, some beautiful fresh flowers. So we have this garden wagon that's just full of beautiful fresh flowers. And I just think this screams farmer's market. So we're just going to add this in. And let's pull it away from the table just a little. There we go. And I like that. But again, this middle, it's just still too bland for me. We need more seating and we need that wow factor, right? So I have the bridge. Like, seriously, does that not scream wow factor? So we have our little bridge, and then let's push it down there. And then I thought for the seating, I have the log benches. So we're going to put a log bench on each side of our little bridge here. And I think this just really makes it pop. I think it really, just gives it that fullness and that wow factor. And you can still get around. And I like taking and putting my fruits up here. But now that my island is changing, where I usually have my DIYs, I think are going to be moving up here into my little farmer's market. And this is going to become my DIY area. So I'm kind of excited for that, to be able to change it up and use it for what I need to use it for. Put maybe like some free items in that laying out here for everyone to be able to come and grab that I don't need anymore. So, this area can be used for whatever you want. You just, to make it pretty as well. And then we're going to also put some things on the shelves for now, just as for decoration purposes. But again, I think that's going to be changing. I'm always changing everything on my island. And that's one thing's, again, fun about Animal Crossing is that we can always change. So I think there, there. I have an iron bench. So let's go ahead and we're going to place the iron bench there. And I like that little floating there. It just kind of gives that iron bench sitting there in that corner. Just a little something. But I love this. I love how this turned out. So now the fun part. Now we get to decorate all these. And I'm only going to put one thing on each one. So maybe, a box of pears, because that's our pear box. And a scale for them to measure the fruits that are sitting on there. And how about another cardboard box? It's in the morning. We're just getting ready. We're just getting started, we can say, And then we have some more cardboard boxes and another scale. And it doesn't have to be, exactly the same things on every one. It's just whatever you decide you want to put on it. So this is what I had that I thought would work, and there you go. And like I said, I think I'm going to change it up. I think it's going to become my new DIY marketplace. So everyone can come and get DIYs that might need them that I have available. So this is my little farmer's market. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. If you do, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for future videos. And until next time, everyone, please remember, keep playing Animal Crossing and having fun. Bye, everybody.